Hello guys and welcome to forexdawgsofficial, and as usual I am your host Mr. Hooks Comics. So as you can see, I am analyzing AUD USD, right? And this is actually the H4 time frame. And as you know, our general rule, our first rule is you have to first identify the peak formation, which is actually here. Okay, this was our peak formation high, right? So the peak formation high. So I am going to first use price action to anticipate my market direction and order flows and trend line or something like that. So I will first use price action, right? So you have to first identify this peak, right? So as you can see, this is our downtrend because we had our higher, we had our high here, which is actually the peak. Then we had this low, we had this high, we had this low, we had this high, then we had this low. So this is generally a downtrend, and you can actually see that we had a swing point here, right, which was our support that was turned into a resistance. And that is what happens on a downtrend. Our support levels are always turned into resistances, and here it's actually a zone at this point, right? It's a zone where price has an interest, where the market makers are concentrating, right, where they're putting their orders or something like that, right? I'm not talking about order blocks here. So I have identified my support resistances, swing points, and flip zones, right? As you can see, this is my price action, right? So I am going to integrate a trend line, right, starting from this point here, which was definitely a stop hand, right, which was used to trap people. So let me do this, right? So this is my price action. Now I know where price is actually going to go. I will now switch to BTMM. Okay, but I won't remove this price action components, right? Green zones, the trend lines, right? Okay guys, so as of now I am going to draw up my anticipations on AUD USD, right, using price action before I shift to BTMM. Okay, so I am actually expecting price to create something like a double bottom here, right? Then go up to here, right, to test this zone, right? Test this zone, then go down a bit to test this trend line, right? Go up again to create an M. I will show you why price might do this using BTMM, right, to create something like this. Then go down, right, go down. So this is actually my anticipation using price action only before BTMM. Okay, so now I am shifting to BTMM. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like and comment, right? Thank you guys. Okay guys, so I have cleared this chart so that I can actually start again and show you my anticipations using BTMM, right, which is the market maker method. So as you can see, the first rule, which is actually our golden rule, is to identify the peak formation, which at this point is this one. This is our peak formation high, right? So let me mark it out, right? Peak formation high. This is actually our peak formation high, and we had our level 1 drop, which is actually here. So So I will definitely mark out my zone using this color, right? And we had this point here, which was actually a pullback to the MA50, which is our H4 ID50, which was actually testing the neck of the peak formation high. So it's like this. Then we had this other drop right here, which created this zone here, right? And lastly, we had this drop up to here, right? So as you can see, we had our peak formation high, level 1 drop, consolidation, level 2 drop, consolidation, level 3 drop, right? So as you can see, the market maker actually wants to create a W, which is sort of a trap. So he's going to go down up to this point to create a W, then move up to this point to the EMA 800, where he will definitely create an M for a reset, right? And go down. So we are actually anticipating an M when he gets to this point, right? Something like this, then go down. So as you can see, this kind of confluence at this point where our reset might be formed is a great confirmation right there for a sell, right? Because price action and BTMM, they are actually going on together. They are saying one and the same thing. So make sure you wait for a clear setup, guys, and tune on to your M15 and do the correct thing and enter the market, make money. You may also try and find other blocks at that point so that you get your sniper entries. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like and comment.